everybody, it's Catherine from In the Pink Designs. I have a little box today that'll fit a bunch of things. I designed it to fit 2 KitKat minis, but it will also fit the 2 of the Ghirardelli bunnies, or this little lint bunny will fit in there, or this little lip smacker nail polish that I got. I got this at Dollar Tree. That will fit in there too. It's a little cute little gift. These would be great for classroom, office, just for a little in your Easter baskets, anything like that. I used the Flower and Fields Designer Series paper, which is one of the Saleabration items, and there is only a few days left of Saleabration, where you can get free products with every $50 you spend. And if you would like to join as a demonstrator under me, you get you pay $99 for $125 worth of product that you pick, and you also get an extra 5 packs of 6x6 Designer Series paper that's in the new annual catalog coming up. So if you want to take advantage of any of those things, you only have till the 28th of November. Alrighty. I used Springtime Joy stamp set for the basket and the little chick. This little sentiment and tag I used from the Hydrangea Haven stamp set and hydrangea dies. That's just my favorite because it just fits little tiny sentiments. It's so nice and sweet. Alrighty. And the layering circle dies I used for that. And Bumblebee Gingham Ribbon. Alright, and the good thing about this is you can get 4 of these out of each piece of Designer Series paper, or 1 out of your 6x6 papers. So it's very economical, and a big bag of these I think were $3 and change. So you could get a bunch. I'm not sure how many. 8 times 4 is 32, I think. So there would be, if you put 2 in here, there would be 32 of them you get out of one $3 and change package. And your paper. Okay. So let's start with a piece of Flower and Fields that is, find my notes, 6 inches by 4 3/4. I'm going to get my Simply Scored. And we're going to start on the 6-inch side. And we're going to score at 1/2, 2 1/2, 3 1/4, and 5 1/4. And then we're going to change it to the 4 3/4 side, and we're going to score at 3/4 and at 3 3/4. Alrighty. I'm just going to fold and burnish. Alrighty. So now, what I want you to do is put the skinny 1/2-inch rectangle on the left-hand side with the 3/4-inch rectangle at the bottom. This up here is 1. Okay, and with your good side facing you. And this is what we want to do. Okay. We're going to, this one I added 1/4 inch, so it's a little bit shorter there, but it's okay. You get the gist. We're going to take out this, just going to separate all of these, and we're going to take out everything that's not our flap at the top. Alrighty. So, with our 3/4-inch strip at the bottom and skinny 1/2-inch strip at the left, we're going to take out the lowest rectangle and wedge above it. Okay, then we're going to cut, well, this rectangle here straight. I didn't do exactly straight on that, so I'm going to get that. Okay, and then wedge the square here. And then this rectangle will be straight. Oops. And then we're going to wedge this square at the end. Alrighty. Now we're going to turn it all the way around so that your skinny strip is on the right-hand side. We're going to keep this rectangle here. That's our flap. So we're going to get rid of this skinny rectangle here, and you can wedge below that also, or above it, since that's where you have it. We're going to keep this rectangle, and we're going to get rid of all of these rectangles. And that's it. That's all the cutting. If you want to take a quick screenshot, that's what it has to look like when you're done cutting. Alrighty. Now we need the detail trio punch. We need the quarter rounder part. And we're just going to round the corners of our flap. Okay. Oh, I didn't get this one all the way. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, now we're going to put on our tear and tape. So you're going to put it on that skinny rectangle close to the score line. If you're getting over the score line, when we take off this paper, just roll it back a little bit. Oopsie. Alright, and if there's anything over, just roll it back. Okay, now flip it over and flip the other side over to meet it. And you're in good shape now. Now that's the biggest part of your box. Now you're going to put in the side flaps on the bottom. Fold down the back, and this is where we're going to put another strip of tear and tape. And you really only need one strip because it will hold the paper very well. You could even use seal on this because it's just paper to paper, regular seal. Okay, and then just square it up. And there you go. Now what we want to do is put in our KitKats or whatever of the other things that you wanted to use. You could even fit, fit a lot of fun-sized candy, peppermint patties, anything like that. I'm going to just push back that so that you could see. And we're just going to push in the middle and squeeze the ends together. Okay, and then this will just flip right down over it. See how it just goes? The sides just kind of take care of themselves whenever you have in there what you need. All right, and then for this, now you could, instead of using, if you want to be more economical, instead of using the Velcro dots, you could just tie around and tie a bow, which I have a hard time with when it's the smaller package. It kind of pops when I'm trying to tie it. Or you could take your hole punch a hole right in the middle, get a length of ribbon, and just tie a knot in the end, just like this. All right, and make a big kind of knob at the end. Then you're going to feed both sides of your ribbon from the front to the back, and then this knob will just stay on the back part. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put the easy way. It's a little bit more expensive than that, but I'm just going to put some Velcro, slim Velcro dots. I got these from Walmart.com. Some people's Walmart have them in stock. Mine does not. I'm sure Amazon has them also. And then we're just going to squeeze the box and place it nice and centered so that it gets in the right spot. And gently open it and really give it a good push so that you know it's on there nicely. And that's the box. Alrighty. Now, for the stamping, we're going to use the basket and the little chick. Get my memento. Now the basket I am going to cut out with layering circle die. And the chick I'm going to put right there. And now for the little chick, that one is light and dark Daffodil Delight and dark, is that Mango Melody. All right. So I'm just going to put a little bit of shading by the wing and then along the edge of the body. And a little bit under his beak. And then I'll just color the rest with white. And then I'm just going to use the dark, I always forget, I always want to say Melon Mambo, but it's Mango Melody. And I'm going to use that for his little beak. Okay. And now we're ready. Alrighty, now I already fussy cut out the little chick, so we didn't have to go through that. For the basket, I used light and dark shaded spruce, no soft suede. And I'm going to use the dark soft suede right on the edges where the pieces that go up and down meet. And then on the handle in the top of the basket, just wherever I thought would be the darker parts. Just make it consistent. Whatever you pick, go with that. And then I took the light soft suede and I just filled it all in. Okay. And then for the eggs, I used dark Daffodil Delight and dark Flirty Flamingo. And I'm going to put, I did it a little different on this one, but for this one I'm going to put the Flirty Flamingo eggs opposite each other. And the Daffodil Delight ones top and bottom. Okay, and I'm going to use the Light Pool Party, and I'm just going to make a little shadow all the way around the basket. It just gives it a little bit more of a 3D effect. There we go. Okay. All right, so I cut this basket out with the layering circle dies. This circle is the one that comes out at about 1 5/8. And the scallop from the same die set, and it comes out about 1 3/4. Alrighty, and we're just going to use some liquid glue on that. Okay, and I'm also going to liquid glue it to the bottom of the bag. To the front bottom. I'm just going to hold this a little bit and get that stuff out so that I can really adhere this well. Give it a second. Okay. Alrighty. Is that good? Yeah. Alrighty, and then I'm just going to put mini dimensionals on the chick. And I'm going to put them right up next to the edge of the basket. Right there. Okay. Now, I need to cut out with the little label die. I forgot, I'm sorry. I need to cut Flirty Flamingo. I'll be right back. Okay. And from Hydrangea Haven stamp set, I'm using the little For You. I wanted to use Welcome Spring, but it just didn't work out with the length of it. So I'm just going to use my old favorite Hydrangea Haven and this hydrangea die. Alrighty. And this is, again, Memento Tuxedo Black. And And we need some Bumblebee ribbon. And I'm just going to do a bow. Now again, you instead of using the Velcro, you could tie this around and make a bow there, which would look very pretty, but I'm not good at tying bows like this on the top. It just slips off on me. Okay. And I'm going to want to glue dot the bow right in the middle. So I want this to be about right here. Okay. So I'm just going to put a little circle mark where I want this to go. Alrighty. You could also tie this on with some string if you wanted to. Okay, so I'm just going to put it right where I had it. And then I'm going to get a glue dot. I'm just going to put it right over that little hole. But just maybe put it a little bit higher so that the 4 doesn't get covered by the ribbon. Okay. And then I'm going to add a little wink of Stella, which I usually always do. I just love it, especially for spring. Everything's new and fresh. Alrighty, and then for the final touch, which I didn't do on this, but I just thought about it before, I'm going to use a little bit of rhinestone basic jewel. And I'm going to put one right there. Well, if you're giving it to little boys, I guess you don't have to do that, but I'm going to put it right on there. And that's it. Finished. And you could knock a lot of these out very quickly, especially if you did all your coloring together. And you could use a punch if you have a circle and a scallop punch. That would make it, you wouldn't have to cut them all out. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate the time you spend with me. And I would love it if you needed anything, if you would shop with me at the address at the top of the screen. And please subscribe and hit the like button. I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.